Okay, so we're spending a couple of days in the Yorkshire Dales, and today we're actually in a place called the Ingleton Waterfall Trail. It's about a 4-hour walk, about 6 miles, and you actually see some really quite high waterfalls. I've just got a new camera gimbal as well, so I'm going to try out some slow motion effects with that. Tomorrow morning we're going to be doing the Yorkshire Free Peaks Challenge. So this covers some of the highest peaks in the Yorkshire Dales, and that's actually a 24.5-mile walk, and the challenge is to see if you can do it in under 12 hours. So we'll see if we can actually do that, especially with all the camera equipment, the drone, the gimbal, the GoPro, and obviously the camera as well that we're carrying around as well. So it'll be really interesting to see if we can actually manage that in 12 hours. So stay tuned for that in the later part of the video. But for now, we're at the Ingleton Waterfalls Trail, and we're going to take some slow motion shots. So this is the main waterfall we're actually here to see, and you can actually climb behind it. In the distance you can see some guys have actually climbed up to it, and they're going to try and get underneath it. So I'm going to try with my new gimbal now to get some slow motion shots using the GoPro, 120 frames per second, and just capture the water cascading down the rocks whilst we're basically stood underneath it.
Tell me what you want, what you like, it's okay, I'm a little curious. Tell me what you want, what you like, it's okay, I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious.
All I do is hustle, I got money in my dough. All I do is hustle, I got money in my dough. Do is hustle, I got money in my dough. All I do is hustle, I got money in my dough.
So that's the waterfall trail done. We actually saw quite a lot of waterfalls in the end. We got some really good slow motion shots using the GoPro. The only thing stopping us from videoing actually underneath the main waterfall was the slippery rocks. We tried to get up, but we simply couldn't. So we mainly just took shots from the smaller waterfalls to the left of it, and we actually ended up with some quite good shots. And the sun just got out as well. So stay tuned for tomorrow's adventure, when we're going to be doing the Free Peaks, and that's the 24.5-mile walk.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Hello and welcome to day 2 of our Yorkshire Dales adventure, and we're here in Horton and Ribblesdale. We just started on the Pennine Way, which is a trail that goes right across the Pennines. Just come across this sign. It says we are here. There's 2 routes. So there's a red anti-clockwise route which follows the 24 miles, and there's a blue route which obviously goes the other way, clockwise. We're thinking we're going to go the Horton Scar route. Idiot. It's at this point I make an obvious mistake. The black line on the sign is actually the outline of the first mountain and not the circular walk. So following the blue route like I did here, I actually managed to skip the first peak, and I failed the challenge before I'd even begun. Carry on watching. So that's what we'll come across first. Basically like a big ravine with a waterfall. So we'll take a good look at that, and we'll see what we'll come across on the way. So we've just walked up. We can see Penny Gant there on our right, and we've come to this signpost. It says Yorkshire Free Peaks this way, High Bickworth via Whitby. So we're just going to head up this track now. So we've just come up to a point of interest. This is what's known as a limestone pavement on the top of a lot of hills here in the Yorkshire Dales. The limestone actually comes to the surface and you actually see the bedrock, what's underneath all these hills. Don't know exactly how it was formed, but as you can see it's just a scattering of rocks, and in places it actually forms a solid pavement with just a few cracks in it. This is just the beginning of one of these pavements, and hopefully we'll see some more later on. Right, so I've seen the opportunity we can have a bit of a play and a bit of a jump on these boulders with the gimbal. So let's get some slow motion shots jumping in between the boulders and just some general shots kind of flying around them. So we're just approaching Ribblehead viaduct now, but we actually think we missed out one of the 3 peaks. I think we took a wrong turn somewhere, ended up taking past the first peak, which I think was Penny Gant. So we're going the opposite way to what originally we'd said, so we don't really know what we're doing. But yeah, just 5 minutes up this road, we'll have a look at the viaduct and might even get a chance to fly the drone. Just ascending the second mountain, we just come across this kind of hidden waterfall, so it's not really far from the track, so I thought we'd just come down and have a quick look and take some videos.
Fight then we break up, kiss then we make up. It's driving me too insane now. Ooh. And we keep going nowhere, too stuck in the air. The way you keep playing me no fair. Ooh. 'Cause every little thing you do keep tearing my heart in two, tearing my heart in two. Oh, oh, oh. And every little word you say got me in a hurricane, a hurricane. You lie to me, keep saying I'm your everything. Lie to me, act like you would do anything. Lie to me, like I don't know what's happening. Lie to me, lie to me. You got my heart on all these different chains, but you don't got guts to look me in the face.
So we've just done peak number 2. Suffering a bit with the hay fever now, me and my friend both are, but we're cracking on and we're going to try and get peak number 3 done. Apparently it's only 3 or 4 miles in that direction, so I think it's that one just up ahead, a quite obvious peak, and then straight over that, and hopefully should be back in town. So we're still coming down this mountain. It's actually really steep, but there's some nice steps that we've been walking down. So we're going to walk across the valley, and up there you can see the railway viaduct over there as well. I flew the drone out earlier. Not too far now. So that's us properly off the mountain now. We've just come down onto this pasture land, and we're heading directly for that one just up there. A few ups and downs, and then quite a gradual ascent on that one. So we're near the top of Ingleborough now. It's in a bit of a scramble. You can see down there, there's my pal climbing, and it's so steep. It's not a very long steep stretch, but it's a bit of a scramble, so nearly at the top now. So we're coming to the end of the 3 peak challenge now. We've just come in back into Horton, it's about a mile that way, so I thought I'd just wrap things up. We didn't do the full 24.5 mile walk, so I can't say that we've actually completed the challenge. But we only missed out about 3 or 4 miles of the actual route, and we've done the time in about 10.5 hours instead of the 12 hours which to say to beat. So I'm going to say that we've done the challenge, but technically we haven't. It's a really good walk. We've seen some great sights like the waterfall and the viaduct, and I've got some really good shots with the drone and the gimbal. It's really good trying that out in the slow motion of the GoPro. So I definitely suggest anyone to come and try the 3 Peaks Yorkshire walk in the Yorkshire Dales. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. And don't forget, you can also suggest things for me to try out. So thanks a lot for watching.